this short discussion is an overview of the idea of process design in a collaborative process. We can think about that as being a circle of key issues about which those engaged would circumnavigate to try and better define what exactly the collaborative process would do and how it would be undertaken. And this slide indicates one approach to that. In putting it out in a sequence does not mean that it would be rigidly applied that way, but this is one approach to it. The first would be, what are the core issues to address? Why are we pulling this group together, and what is our purpose? If we can get some understanding of that, who would need to be engaged? Who would be the key parties who ought to be involved in a collaborative discussion on this? And if we can reach agreement on that, who would do the invitation? Sometimes an entity, sometimes a political figure might do it. Having completed that, thirdly, what would be our best approach to this work? Could we develop a work plan to deal with the core issues? What's the best sequence for addressing those issues, and how might we devise a plan that has a reasonable period of time in order to undertake that work? Next, in terms of number 4, what data are needed and what expertise would be needed in order to assess that data? What's out there? What do we have? What's available? What would we have to study? Would surveys or something need to be done? Could we get research done in order to complete, so that the group making the decisions would have the best possible data available and cost effective within which to make a recommendation or make the decision that's called for by the process. Fifth would be, given that, are we at a point where we could design a process? Could we recommend a process either to the party who's convening the process or to those who are invited? Sixth, what's the process cost? Would need to be something that would be cost effective, and is there a way to share the cost or find an entity who would be willing to foot the cost of this sort of a process? The cost would be scheduling the facilities, renting facilities, engaging a facilitator, etc. And seventh might be, what's the desired outcome? Do we really know what we want out of this? What would be the product? Is it a set of decisions? Is it a set of recommendations? And when we've gone around that circle, we may very well go back as a number 8 to readdress the issue of what are the core issues. Have we reached clarity on that? Have we changed our mind over time? And that may also lead us to go around the circle again, testing to see whether initial decisions were good decisions.